Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Gama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyayifunde incwadi ebhalwa ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu. Size la sizokhuluma ngazo lezo incwadi esuke sizifundile, senzela laba phela abanqina ukufunda nalabo abangenaso nje isikhathi sokuthi bazifunda incwadi. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethu alla eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, which is what we'll be doing today. Senza ama reviews ama recaps, siphinde futhi sikhulume nga any other issues avukayo mangabe lama shows sesiwabukile ku TV. If it's your first time joining us today and you really like our content, do not forget to subscribe. La ngezansi bese uphinda upressa i-notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanjalo uma ufuna ukuba member, there is a join button la ngezansi. Uma ufuna ukubonga i-channel ngemali, there is a thanks button la ngezansi. Thank you so much to those that have contributed to the channel, and thanks to everybody that watches ama adverts uma ngabe bebuka ama videos ami. I appreciate it a lot, you guys. Ake sikhulume ngalo msangano lana. Ake sikhulume ngomsangano kaGogo Skhotheni. Hayi Gogo Skhotheni, shame. Hayi uyayinyisa le agenda leya ya. Uyayinyisa the other gender. You know, it's like siya enjoy ukuthi the other gender is being nyiswa, but at the same time it's like hayibo lo msangano lo is like a week after week there is just more shocks, you know, isikhaxa after isikhaxa, you know, we think ukuthi isikhaxa phinde kube isikhaxa, you know. Anyway, you guys, mayiqala ilokhuzana episode. This is episode 7. Gogo Skhotheni, guys. This show is on channel 157 and idlala mina ngiye ngibuke on a Saturday 8 p.m. So but again, you know, Moja Love repeats ama shows abo all throughout the week, so you can check ukuthi it repeats idlala nini. Maybe you can watch it if you are not able to watch it on Saturday night. So it's the same slot where we used to have umndeni. Okay, so uSibusiso, guys, whom last week was introduced as the second husband or the potential second husband kaGogo Skhotheni. Remember, they had that conversation with Gogo Skhotheni, Gogo Skhotheni asking him if he was seeing anyone, because she doesn't want pity. She wants to be the only one, even though she won't have one husband, but she wants to be the only wife. So they had that conversation that she wants to be the only one. Kumonde, she wants to be the only one. Kusibusiso, but bona, they won't be the only ones. Which is crazy. But then this week we found out Ugogo has a girlfriend. I guess this girl he was talking to for a while now, and he has tried to break up with his girlfriend over the phone, but the girlfriend is not understanding. She is aware of the situation Gogo Skhotheni, but she didn't really understand the extent of the relationship. Nanogutu Ugogo really wants to do this second husband thing. So okay, so my figure, this girl, beautiful girl, and I didn't get her age, you guys. And Usibusiso is the one, actually, before we as the viewers could even see what the girl is hot, she was the one that was like, yeah, the girl is hot. Usibusiso, you guys, I don't know, like, I don't trust him, you know. But at the same time, I'm not worried about Ugogo Skhotheni, because she got herself in the situation. And if we would see a foot on a gift, I guess she'll be able to see if my intentions Usibusiso are not good. But I do feel like Usibusiso is like ulana mhlawumbe ngemali or something. I just don't. I feel like umuntu who is there ngothando is umonde, you know. Ugogo Skhotheni might love Usibusiso, but I'm not sure about Usibusiso ukuthi uyamthanda impela Ugogo Skhotheni, or he just wants to be in this mix for imali, and he wants to be in this mix for the show, because now they're doing a reality show, because they seem to have known each other for a very long time. Usibusiso benayo uTumi, why bengaganananga before, why did they even break up before, and then now the relationship is back together, you know. So he wants to tell this girl ukuthi no, it's over, I do not belong to, we are sure he does not belong to her, this girl. He belongs to Ugogo Skhotheni. So he's telling her no, he has made a decision with regards to umshado with Ugogo Skhotheni, and the girl is like, Aibo, why are you making such a decision? I thought you were a man, you know. So what's gonna happen? Are you going to be the one to go and Kotiza to go and be umakoti now? Like, I don't feel like this decision that you're making represents who I thought you were as a man. And also the girl is asking, so what does her husband say? And we are sure to know, but he has a problem, but obviously umonde will get used to it. And the girl is like, I went umosha umshado wabantu, because here is our relationship here. Why can't we continue with our relationship and leave them alone? You are basically breaking a family. Anyway, this girl does not understand Sbusiso's intentions and Sbusiso's decision to go ayoshada lapha no Gogo Skhotheni, and she seems like she's not taking it. She's like, no, me and you are going to be together. When a guy says it's over and the girl is like, no, it's not over until I say it's over. It sounded like that. It sounded like she's saying, listen, it ain't over until I say it's over. You know, so listen until I say we are not qedile. That's what the girl was saying. We are together. This Gogo Skhotheni thing is not real. We are hlanya njena amukho umuntu ongathi ayindoda aphenduke umakoti. Futhi uGogo Skhotheni has ilokhuzana her husband. So awuzohamba uyomosha imizi yabantu njena. So washo ukuthi you and Tumi are not going to happen. Angazi ukuthi le ntombazane ithembeni maybe nayo inamakhathakhatha guys, because phela amakhathakhatha yashayana, you know, no Gogo Skhotheni namakhathakhatha akhe, mhlawumbe nale ntombazane namakhathakhatha. Because mina njena, if you know, my man was like, listen, I am leaving you for a sangoma, I will be like, okay, which suitcase do you want, you know, so I can pack your clothes. You know, you want the small one, the big one. Should we put it in the black basket, plastic bags, your clothes, so that you can go? Honestly, because honestly, because kune meet lapha, how are you going to ever win Leo Mpileo, you know? So if someone came to me and say, listen, I'm in love with the sangoma and I am leaving you for a sangoma, I would be like, okay, so come, let's pack your clothes. Bye-bye. Because I'm not even gonna start fighting. But yeah, this girl, now we asked him, but she's like, listen, you and Tumi are not going to happen. You know, which made me feel like maybe naye usithembile mhlawumbe naye uyaxova ukhona laphayana in le group yaku Facebook, ladies house. Yeah, ladies house phela bayanikana ama tips. Noma ungakwazi ukuthakatha bakunika ama tips ukuthi xova, faka lapha, faka i-tea bag, ufaka itiyela emnyama, ufaka ikhofi, xova, ufake laphayana. Ufake laphayana, so now uyithembile. Anyway, the next thing was an interesting one, because this is where we got to meet the family ka Sbusiso, even though I don't think it was everyone, because I think it was his father and a brother, if it's not a cousin, you know. He looks like he's the same age as him, and then the father. And I was like, hey, but Sbusiso is really serious. If you're telling your father this, guys, I mean, I'm like, yo, I must be serious. So they're at home. It's a beautiful home, you guys, clean, beautiful home. And okay. And Ubaba can start complaining about how much Sbusiso doesn't call home as much. You know, they want us to call all, you know, every day almost. You know, they're saying we are paid 2 weeks. Sbusiso anyway, you guys, those are usually just signs that your parents really love you, and for the most part our parents just want us at home, you know. Sometimes my mother is so happy when all of us are at home, and I'll be like, I wonder how she would be feeling like if all of us really, like, as grown as we are, all of us as siblings, if we just lived at home. But sometimes it sounds like for my mom that would be the best thing that could ever happen, if all of us just came home. So I guess even Sbusiso's father is feeling the same. He just wants him to call home a little bit more than. So yes, so he's complaining about that. And efaneke uSbusiso naye afone elokhuzeni ekhaya. Ubaba ke bathe ubani uvusi sindane, you know. Inkombo enye isename etraumatizer in South Africa njengamanje. So yes, ubaba wakhe, and it sounds like they have a good relationship. Conversation yabo is friendly with each other. It didn't seem to me that Sbusiso is scared to tell ubaba wakhe about this whole situation. But like I said, even when Utumi was telling ubabwakhe ukuthi sometimes we have to keep it in mind ukuthi this is Moja Love we are watching. Maybe this whole story is made up. So maybe the reason for him not to be so scared ukuthi vele it's not real, they are just acting as if it's real. So it's easy for him to just go to his father. Because guys, imagine your son coming to you telling you ukuthi uzogana. You know, it's not something as a father that you expect. And I expected him to be a little bit more nervous than he was. But it could be a son that they are really close with his father, so they talk about everything. So maybe for him it wasn't as much of a big deal as I would think that it would be. Anyway, useyamtshela kubaba wakhe about Utumi. It looks like they have an idea of who Ugogo Skhotheni is because they've known each other for a while. Even his brother that was there was saying, Baba, they've been seeing each other since high school and all. Remember the girl that he used to dance with. I wonder, you guys, if this relationship was ever over, because if they've been dance partners since high school, really, was it ever over? When Umonde came into their relationship, was it over really, or he came in very betandana? I don't know, you guys. So Ubaba, it sounds like uyamkhumbula kuTumi, and then he introduces the idea ukuthi okay uzokogana uTumi, but he had to make it clear ukuthi uTumi usenaye if the first husband nanokuthi yena uyogana uTumi because ufunwa yidlozi likaTumi. And he also explains ukuthi indaba yamalobolo ukuthi he won't have to pay ilobola. uTumi, which is Ugogo Skhotheni, will be the one to pay ilobola. The Lobola thing, you guys, it was the one thing that shocked Ubaba Kasbusiso. It's like, it was like, that is not going to happen. Honestly, guys, I don't know which family, like an African family, will actually accept it, because we are just getting used to same-sex marriages in our culture, where you know, a male will pay lobola for a male, or a female will pay lobola for a female. So now there is females wanting to pay lobola for males. It's all just strange and new, you know. And the father is like, that is not going to happen. For the most part, the father was really finding the whole thing funny. At points he would just laugh. He would be like, I'm laughing because I think this is fun. I think this is a joke. I don't think that this is going to happen. I don't know where he gets this crazy idea that as a family we would ever allow this. He does say towards the end of the conversation that he will call the family to discuss with them, but according to him, this is not something that is going to happen. In fact, if they ever come, abantu Gogo Skhotheni to pay lobola, he will chase them away, because he doesn't think that this is something that should happen. And Ubaba says this is all nonsense, and then but it wasn't all of it, because he still had to explain it about Gogo. Then he is going to be the one that will have to change his surname to his surname Gogo Skhotheni, you know. So I wonder now, emzini Gogo Skhotheni, which surname are they going to be? Are they going to use his surname Monde, all of them, or Ugogo Skhotheni no Monde will use Monde's surname, and then this one will use Gogo Skhotheni surname? I don't understand that, guys. And then one of my viewers did say she feels like Usbusis is gonna end up being like a maid to a family, yeah, like her. And I do see that a little bit. I think she had a point there. The fact that we are not Zolochola and then Uzozala and then take the surname line, it's like Uzoba Umakot Gogo Skhotheni, whereas Umonde Uye Olobole Ugogo Skhotheni, you see the difference. So I feel like there is that difference. So it is a possibility that Kulomshado Lo Usbusiso is going to be treated differently, and I don't know if it's going to be in his favor. But anyway, and he's saying, so then if you change the surname, who is the wife? And he says, no, Gogo Skhotheni is the wife, but you are changing your surname to her surname, but she is the wife, you know. Which really is the question that you know, a lot of people would ask if they are introduced to that situation. The next scene, they were not done with the scene because they had it, I guess the conversation was long, between Usibusiso and her father and her brother, that they had to cut that scene and go to another scene where Ugogo Skhotheni was with amathwasa akhe, and they were just having a conversation, a fun conversation, like three girls and a boy, and they're asking questions like yini ubu, you know. Are we allowed to say this word? Yini ubu FEBE, you know. And uthi yena ukulala namadoda amaningi, you know, which is interesting, because if that's the thing, then it means ukuthi uyalokhuza naye, yabo. So because if ukulokhuza ukulala namadoda amaningi naye unamadoda awu-2. But anyway, so then I guess they were asking that question to get to a point, does it mean now we are fair, you know, we are fair, yeah. Because unamadoda awu-2, uthi Ugogo Skhotheni yena isithembu akugona ukulokhuzana, isithembu umshado, you know. So but it's like, but to have isithembu you have to start by getting the second person before nishade. I don't know, you guys, mina ngibona ukuthi iyafana yonke le nto, if ukufeya konke, you know. So then okay, uyabachazela ukuthi enye into is that isithembu awusithathiswa ukuthi there is something eshodayo emshadweni wakho, ushado kuwena, or upartner wakho akakwanelisi. I think Umseleko has said this before ukuthi you can't say uthatha isithembu because awanelisekile kunento eshodayo and all of that. It's usually to build ilokhuzana, ifamily. Uthi kodwa Ugogo Skhotheni in her position yena uthunyiwe, so uthatha isithembu because she has been instructed to do so by idlozi lakhe being ulokhuzana uSkhotheni. Amathwasa ke bambuza ngendaba ukuthi uzokwazi ukubahlanganisa labo ukuthi bazwane, which she says he'll be able to do, and bathi phela sicaphunela nathi gogo. Sicaphunela nathi Gogo Skhotheni asishadile, wena uthatha nesithembu, you know, sicaphunela nathi amakhathakhatha yabona nathi sithi. Anyway guys, Ugogo Skhotheni explained something that I didn't know, because I always assume ukuthi makuthiwa udlisa umuntu that means uyamdlisa, like, you know, so it has to be something asuke ezoyithatha ngomlomo, like uyayidla ufake ekudleni or ufake esiphuzweni or something. I always think ukuthi ukudlisa, you know, if uthi umdlisile umuntu, that's what you mean. But he says yeah kukhona ukudlisa lokho, but she thinks lokho ukudlisa lokho kwakudala and akukho right, it causes problems, kuba nento emila lana, because I've heard those stories where umuntu ufanele ahamba yophalaza ukuthi akhiphe into esuke sikhona la because usedle kakhulu, imithi usedliswe kakhulu, and leso sidliso leso futhi singayenza ukuthi indoda at the end mase siphelile indoda iqala ikushaye and all of that. So then ke use explainer ke lokho kunye ukuthi yena idliso alisebenzisayo lisebenza kanjani. Uthi yena Ugogo Skhotheni idliso yena alisebenzisayo kusho ukuthi uqale abenze ukuthi balokhuze bazwane bona, which I wasn't clear ukuthi uyifaka kanjani if engayifaka ekudleni, you know, but somehow uyakwazi ukumix imithi ukuthi bona laba abantu bakhe bazwane, and then after that ufaka something kuye, not ukuthi ayidle. So ngicabange ukuthi mhlambe ufaka mhlambe esithweni na sakhe sangasese yinangazi ukuthi ke manje nake abahlanganise naye ukuze babopheleke kuyena bo2. After that ke bazozwa yena ke nje one way, yabo. Oh uchazile ukuthi uyabagcaba, ukucaba ngithi like that. You remember siseyingane sisenziwa abanye here, yes uyabagcaba. But I'm wondering ukuthi why would you willingly be gcwatshwad? Because phela ukuthi umuntu akugcabe, you have to be willing. Akagcaba umuntu ulele nje or whatever. So mhlambe she will pretend ubagcabela enye into, and then kanti it's something kanti it's something else. I don't know you guys, but uthe uyabagcaba. Yeah, I remember that uyabagcaba, and then bese faka ukuthi ke manje, you know, kuyena babopheleke ke manje kuyena. So the amathwasa ke asked ke about, I guess they were trying to understand now intimacy, ukuthi how is the intimacy going to work with these two men. So uthi bayambuza ukuthi are they going to have a threesome, meaning ukuthi are they going to be all involved in one, you know, activity bonke bo 3 athi yena actually that would be nice. Ugogo Skhotheni usilahlela ngegaxa after isigaxa athi yeah actually that would be very nice to have, you know, but she doesn't think ukuthi that is going to happen because she's gonna try by all means ukuthi ahloniphe umonde. One thing about Gogo Skhotheni ukuthi she says a lot ukuthi uzomhlonipha umonde, but we haven't seen a lot of it. A lot of the times ngazi ukuthi umthatha kancane umonde ngathi she doesn't care about ama feelings kamonde, so we haven't seen the respect that she talks about when she talks about respecting umonde, but she always makes sure to maintain ukuthi she will still continue to respect umonde. She will consider his feelings, so she's not gonna do anything to intentionally hurt ulokhuzana umonde. Okay. Anyway, after this conversation, they went back to the conversation with the father, which they were completing. I think some of the things that happened in that conversation I've already mentioned, where they were explaining what now Gogo Skhotheni is isangoma, and that's why now sekunalento ukuthi idlozi lakhe lifuna enye husband, and yena kahle kahle husband uzoba husband efunwe idlozi. So baba wakhe uyabuza ukuthi so ke njengoba njena ke uzohamba uyogana ngoba phela uzobe ulotsholiwe wena uzoqoka ingubo yini? Are you going to wear a dress? Are you going to be the one to wear a dress, you know? Athi no, I won't wear a dress, but after amalobolo this one killed me, you guys. He says after amalobolo uzohamba aye kubo ka Gogo Skhotheni to kotiza, you know, for 2 weeks. You know, like makade uzokhokhela amalobolo, it's like makade uzocelwa or something. Which I never did. I'm a bit makoti. Which I never did. Makade uzocelwa uzolotsholwa, you have to go emzini officially yokotiza, you know. You know utatazele nje wenze lo mamezala ama tea and stuff, upheke and all of that. He says he will do that. He didn't say that he will go there to do that, but it felt like that because it's going to be after malobolo. Ukuthi mabeqeda kumlobolo uzoya for 2 weeks, and I'm like, hayi umakoti wena. He meets all the requirements kamakoti, uzolotsholwa ahamba emzini ayokotiza, uzoshintsha isename yakhe to isename kaTumi. So this is a makoti. That's why ubaba khe buza ukuthi uzoyiqoka na ingubo. I loved ukuthi ubaba khe found it fun. I don't think ubaba khe really sees ukuthi kahle kahle uSibusiso is really serious, you know, ngalento ukuthi ene, because uSibusiso is talking about if they don't accept it, it means ukuthi they will lose him, because he's really going to do this thing yokuthi ayogana ulokhuzana Ugogo Skhotheni. Ubaba ke goes on to say ukuthi wena udlisiwe already, after ezwe story sokuthi uzoya nasemzini ayokotiza zakhe udlisiwe wena already. Nami I do think ukuthi badlisiwe already, even umonde, you guys, even the fact that he is even considering, you know, I feel like umuthi mhlawumbe usabashaye ngumuthi light, you know, and then to see what ene are they agreeing to this, and then after that uzothi full blown, you know, full cream. You know, it's like I can't umuthi okhona, because futhi manje Sibusiso uhlanya kakhulu nje, ufuna ukogana ngempela nje, ufuna ukogana uyafuna lo mwendulo wakaGogo Skhotheni. Ubaba ke ends up saying, like I had said before, ukuthi mabefika nelobolo yena uzobaxosha. He's never seen such a thing, and he's not willing to see it in his home. I guess scene number 5, which is made it clear to me. I was like, yabona lana Ugogo Skhotheni has listed this man, and umuthi kaGogo Skhotheni uyasebenza. Guys, uma nifuna umuthi wokudlisa abantu uGogo Skhotheni unawo umuthi, you know, because uSibusiso called umonde for a pool game, so they are somewhere playing pool. I'm like, Monde agreed to play the pool. Okay, fine. Usibusiso, I guess he had said he wants to talk about the issue yokuyoba umakoti kaGogo Skhotheni, and he complained kaMonde at the beginning of their conversation was, I guess he's still feeling betrayed. The betrayal is, I knew you, and I knew you even though I knew that you were Tumi's ex, but I still treated you as Tumi's friend. I never judged anything, and I even gave you some work, It's such a betrayal. He even gave him some work, and they had an existing business relationship, the two of them, and Umondi doesn't understand how Usibusiso could betray that relationship, that they had, which was a business relationship. How could you do that after I had done things for you, which I shouldn't have done really, because you were Tomi's ex, So, and we are with the session, Umond, he is feeling betrayed by, and he's feeling like we are like, even the fact that was with him phonele and call him to come and have a talk. I feel like Umonde is not even ukuthi ukwazi control temper, akanayo temper at all, because had it been, I feel like even Umoja Live expected that there was going to be a fight kuleya lokhuzana, kuleya meeting. I imagine that they did. Had it been any other man, there would have been a fight there. But Umonde, they were able to have a conversation. Usibusiso say he can't sleep now thinking about this whole thing. I guess ufuna yenzeke as soon as possible. This for me is a sign yokuthi ngempela Ugogo Skhotheni has used umuthi, because remember Ugogo Skhotheni wathi yena masosebenzisile umuthi, they will feel like wherever they are they want to be close to her, and I feel like that's what's going on here with Usibusiso. Akasakwazi nokulala ebusuku. Umonde is like, how can you say akwazi ukulala ebusuku thinking about my marriage, because it is my marriage anyway. And yeah, anyway, Umonde is like, you're very lucky that I am somebody that is able to control my temper. I was surprised, you guys. He was as calm as he was. And then Usibusiso always goes to that conversation where he talks about that unborn child. The thing about it is that the baby might be mine, and it might be yours, but it might also be mine, which always seems like it's the one thing that really hurts Umonde. And yeah, anyway, while they are having that conversation, they're going to a direct session ga Gogo Skhotheni, referring to that conversation ga Sibusiso no kanye naye Umonde Ugogo Skhotheni saying at the end of the day kuzokhala esakhe isicathulo. If they don't agree, like willingly agree to get along and to this arrangement, then she's gonna have to abahlanganisa ngalendlela azobahlanganisa ngayo. So at the end of the day vele kuzogcina kukhala esakhe isicathulo. And Umonde he ended up at Duba ehamba after from that place where they were playing pool, because he just didn't get why Usibu is calling him, and he's talking about things angasithandi, and he felt like they will end up fighting. So I'm sure lapho wahamba. Listen, you guys, I don't know, you guys, there are times when I feel like, okay, this story is really taking place, like it's real. There are moments where I feel like that, because there was that article that came out, and I think was I reading it from Drum? It wasn't the Daily Sun though, which made me feel like it might be. The Daily Sun sometimes is like YouTube. So I think I was reading it from Drum that said, I stand corrected, but that said that she is already married to the second husband. I did a video about it, and so that made me feel like, hey, then it must be a real story, because would they really drag the story until they get married if it wasn't true? But there are also moments where I feel like I know this cannot be true because of the reactions of the people that are involved in the story. Feeling that I know kudlalwa ngathi la. This is not true. But anyway, you guys, that was umsangano ka Gogo Skhotheni this week. That was umsangano ka Gogo Skhotheni this week. I don't know, you guys, it seems like the girlfriend Sibusiso is saying to me and this boo is not gonna happen. Maybe she'll be stopping the wedding on the wedding day, and Baba Sibusiso is like, I am taking no Lobola for my son. My son is not going to be wearing a pini for Namadubu Mzini. And then Umonde is like, I ain't getting nobody. So to brother husband, let's get to sister wife. So brother husband, I'm not getting no brother husband. I do not need no brother husband, and the baby is mine. And Gogo Skhotheni is like, listen, kuzokwenzeka intando yami at the end of the day, so you might as well just accept it ukuthi and kuzokwenzeka intando yami. So we will see how the season goes, you guys. I haven't checked because how many episodes they have in total to see how far we are with the season, but I'm enjoying the show. Honestly, you guys, I'm enjoying the show. So since Umoja Live likes dragging the shows, this one they can drag for now because I'm still enjoying it. Anyway, you guys, that was the episode for today. Please tell me what you think about this whole wishy-washy that we are watching with Gogo Skhotheni. And like the video before and share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.